And good evening, YouTube. Synth Monkey here. Let's put some picture on. Hello, and good evening, if there's anybody on. Let's get the sound right. First things first. So yeah, welcome. I'm not sure if there's anyone on yet. And evening if you are. I'm going to be doing a bit of Megadrive tonight, and slight technical issue as always. And I was hoping to use my actual Megadrive earlier. Hooked it all up, got it running, and my AV converter is it's not the best, let's say. So it would have been very grainy. So probably going to be using RetroArch tonight because it's just easier. But what I am going to do is we're going to be looking at the games that I've actually got on my Megadrive. Not all of them, because some of them are some bonus ones thrown in there just for fun. So yeah, why not start? Let's see if we've got anyone on yet. Let's just test and make sure everything's working. I have to apologise if the chat screen looked a bit small last week. I'm trying to get that a bit bigger if I can. If I can, we'll try it. Let's try enlarging the chat box a little bit, just so we've got people can actually see what they're typing on the screen. Let's try that, and anyway, yeah, hopefully that will work. Let's do a quick test, see if that looks any better. Oh, good evening, Grey Wolf, Mr. Zombie, and how are you this evening? Nice to have you on. Thank you very much. Oh, I've got my wife's on as well, so thank you. And oh, it's doing a sound check for me. That's marvellous. Love it. So yeah, we've got a few games lined up for tonight. Some of them my favourite, and some of them special ones. So I think we'll go straight in. One of the games I bought on the Mega Drive, one of the later ones, was Gods by Bitmap Brothers. I'll see if I can get it up now. Yeah, sounds a bit. It does. The samples sounds are a little bit grainy. Anyway, hope you're all having a good weekend. I'm still in holiday mode. I've decided to open a bottle of King Goblin. Oh, it's quite strong actually. Now, the interesting thing about this game is the music, as you can see there, was written by John Fox. John Fox being, well, he went solo, but he was part of Ultravox. And yeah, his solo albums, his classic track were Underpass, as you probably all know. But he did some of the music for this game, Mega Drive, Amiga. I think the Amiga one was slightly better. Anyway, we start off as this dude here. Oh. Oh. That's better. Now I can shoot. Anyway, I hope you can hear the voice over the music, because it's always a bit difficult getting the levels right. So yeah, this is one I bought later on. I would start with this one. It's a bit of a shoot 'em up. I'm gonna shoot some sort of weird goblin things. And where am I going now? Oh yes, we go here. Oh, oh, oh! That didn't last long, did it? So I need to get that key up there. Aha! I think I need to switch that thing off. Oh, you. Aha! Oh, glad you're doing alright. Hope you've all having a good weekend. Well, not having to work too much anyway. It's something I'm going to be doing for Monday. I've just had a week off. So, now where the hell am I meant to go now? Ah, there we go. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. Jesus Christ. Right. Oh, you got. There must be something I'm not doing correct here. So I want to climb. Climb! Maybe talking to it. Always helps, doesn't it? Ah, there we are. You. Yes. Can you feel my frustration? I'm getting a bit annoyed with this now. This is going to be. Oh, what's this lever? Yeah, the music was a bit repetitive in the game. I think the classic Megadrive music was at the start. Not too sure. Ah, now we've done it. I can hear you all applauding. Do you know what? That game's shite. I don't like it now. It's actually a very good game. That's the sound I make at the end. A roo-roo. Yes. See, this proper Megadrive FM synthesis going on there. It was brutal. I agree. It wasn't me. It was the game. Hang on a minute. Let's just move that chat box down. So it's right in the middle of the screen, isn't it? Where's the chat box? Let's just move that down a bit. So hopefully that'll solve it. So you can enter a password. I guess that's how you can continue on levels that you were that you'd got to. In my case, I'd probably use them to cheat because I'm not very good at this. Bitmap Brothers actually did quite a few good games, especially on the Amiga. Magic Pockets, Blood Money, I think, oh god, there's loads. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I intended to use my actual Mega Drive this evening, but the quality wasn't quite that as good as I'd hoped. It might be because I've got a very cheap AV converter. But some of the colours were sort of going halfway through it, and I thought, well, it's not going to be much. You're not going to be able to see what I see on the screen, really, so. Do you think I should go down for the chicken or go up the ladder? I'm going to go and get some chicken. I don't know if that's giving me extra health or not. But there must be a knack to that. Maybe I jump at the same time as pressing up. Yes! Now, if I get... Come here, you zombie thing, monstery. Oh, I need that. I guess it's a combination of these. Ah. That was not very pleasant, was it? Yes, I am very lucky I've still got it actually. I got it all out and powered it up. Although I'll be a bit careful powering it up since it's not been switched on for a while. Well, I've completed a level. Something needs a bit of a celebration. That's celebratory beer. Yeah, I don't know why. I seem to hoard stuff, I think. That's probably why I've still got all my retro consoles. I've got a very tolerant wife. But I love retro games. Oh, you... No. I kind of like them. They're very brutal. Games have definitely got slightly easier, I think. And I think I can't go that way until I've hit a switch. Let's just drop that. There we go. Just take that down a bit. Right, now I have absolutely no idea where to go. We're going to go this way. Just go this way anyway. Ah. Return a pot to the stores? What, do I get a refund? Let's get this pot then. Oh, you horrible... Oh, what are these goblin... So I'm going to have to go down to come back up again. Oh, you... Find another pot for a special bonus. Oh, God knows what's in these pots. I guess we'll never find out now. Oh, I've still got one. Right. Ah, it's a key. Oh, shite. And on that note, I think it's time for a change. So, I was going to do something, something a bit different. This is not one of my favourite games, I promise. It's not one of my collection. Well, it might be. You never know. I've been promising this for a while now, and I thought it's about time. Considering now that the new film's out, so I thought, why not? Let's do a bit of Barbie, shall we? Right, I have no idea what I'm meant to do. So I can actually have two players on this then. Ah. Okay. Camera takes you to the makeup room. Shopping bag takes you to the dressing. It's not. Oh look, is it like Road Rage where I can punch other people? Oh no, I can't. So I can literally just drive left and right, which is up and down. I can't even shoot lasers or anything like that. I'll just have to drive my pink Porsche up the high street. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Match with the magazine cover. Just a bit like a Mario, where it's all gonna... Okay. Now I've got to get her dressed like the magazine cover. Oh, for goodness sake. No, Barbie! That... what? Look, I didn't... What are you putting on? Take those off. Oh, look at that! How about that? I've never played this before, promise. Oh, no, Barbie, you've got to stop at the traffic lights. Oh, look, typical. Yeah, she can get away. That's why I'm supposed to just ram into that. Oh. What happened there? Okay, well, I think something happened there, so we'll... Take it you mustn't crash into stuff. It's like a pink kit car, isn't it? From Knight Rider. Oh, so I've got a turbo. Look. I'm gonna get done for speeding in a minute. Oh, stop, need that. Oh. Practice room. Oh. Okay. Yes. Don't tell me I've got to do this over and over again. Okay. Oh no, get back. Let's get the stars, come on. Smack into that. Now all we need is like a rocket launcher or something at the front. Oh, camera. Oh. Look at this. Match Barbie with the magazine cover. Yeah, cover. She might be. Oh, look at those earrings. Oh, they're nice, aren't they? I don't think that was a match, was it? Surely I didn't get that right. I'm just literally selecting... I think this is one of those games they just decided that they wanted to throw in there for girls to play because they didn't know how to play anything else. Which is quite bad in a way. Because I know a lot of girls play some pretty awesome games, and Barbie was one of these things that they just stuck in there. Okay. Let's go and stand on... What am I supposed to do here then? Okay. Oh, so I have a picture taken. Oh, now on the beach. Just help Barbie get naked. Nope, that doesn't work. Sorry if I've ruined your Barbie experience for everyone. Oh, Good evening, Mr. Jessup. Nice to have you on, Simon. I'm glad to have you on. It's you've caught me at the right time. Look, we've got some Barbie going on. Thought, why not? Let's do some Barbie. Oh. So she's wearing blue jeans, and I've got to match Barbie now. Excuse me. I didn't see. Look, I'm not paying attention. I didn't even look at what shoes she was wearing. That's exactly. See, you had taste. Barbie's wearing bloody jeans. Take your skirt off, Barbie. Come on. I'll just put her in that. There you go. I'm guessing you can wear anything you like, really. Right, here we go. Pink Knight Rider. Warp speed. Let's get the turbo out. Let's go through the red light. Hit the back of that beetle. Ah. Now, whilst we're on the Barbie theme, I have a different version of Barbie. I think. Barbie's Vacation Adventure. I have never seen this before. Honestly. Oh, yeah, well, if they did Oppenheimer on the Megadrive, I'd love to see it. I could try some. If only they did a Megadrive game like that. Enter your name. Let's put in. Oh, I can't even spell my name. That'll do. God, and that groovy music, eh? Might have to turn it down before our ears start bleeding. Yes. Well, it's just that day and age where she can look like a man now. See, Barbie can be a man. It's just one of those things. Well, it says, where should we go next? Oh, I see. So let's go to California. She looks slightly different in this version, doesn't she? Ooh. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? What happens if I press the other one? I am so sorry, everybody. It's just... Let's try a shoe. Just so I... No, they don't do anything. Right. Let's continue. Oops. Okay, so some idiot's thrown a load of presents around the house, so I've got to find them. Right. Oh, that's it. Just bugger off. Go on. Now, have you hidden anything in the clock? Let's go out the front door. Oh, that's it. I'm a party pooper. Let's go have a go on the horse. I think she's had some sort of work. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Are we wearing something different now? Woohoo! I'm not saying a word. This horse looks nice. I think I'll go for a ride. Come on, horsey. Oh, shh. Shit, this thing doesn't jump. Hang on. Come on. Okay. I think I'm hurting horsey. Oh, there we go. I've got 800. Oh no, we're going the other way now. Oh, come on. I'll just hit that one. Bugger. Oh no, I've knocked down too many fences to finish the race. I'll see if we can bugger up this horsey. Come on. Come on. See, you weren't expecting anything like this tonight, were you? You're expecting some shoot 'em ups and Sonic the Hedgehog. But instead you got Barbie riding a horse. With some rather groovy music. Oh. We're going back then. See, Muse, that horse looks slightly evil. It's like it's got red eyes. Like a zombie horse. Come on. Oh look, I made it. Yes, I did it. Yes. Did I just get excited over Barbie winning a horse race, horse show jumping contest? Okay. Oh. That's the same as the other horse, but it's just a different coloured horse. You can't shoot the horse. Shoot the horse. I'm not doing very well. It might be the King Goblin beer that I'm drinking. It's obviously not a good idea to drink and ride at the same time. Yes, okay, I must try and get the horseshoes as close to the stake as I can. Okay, it's not like a horse steak. Oh, at least they've slightly different things to do. Oh, come on. That was on it. Just gonna keep lobbing them. That was miles off. Excellent. I love to play this game. Yes. It shows, doesn't it? Oh dear, where am I going now? Are we doing this again, are we? I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that Simon. Not sure what games you've been playing lately. I don't know what to say about that, Mr. Jessup. Yes, I think I would like to leave the ranch now. Oh, look! I've got a love letter from Barbie. Oh, look! I'm going to take a photo of that. Well, do you know what? I'm getting worried about you, Simon, now. I don't know what goes on in your house. Blimey. Oh. don't think you can take any more. Is this one of those games? It's why I keep playing this game. Is it actually wear less later on? I don't know. I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, let's go. Oh, it looks like we're leaving the beach then. Anyways, I think it's time for something else. So, I was going to play something that I have in my collection. That's not Barbie, I promise. And a classic, I think, that most people know about is this one. Ah, for some reason the picture didn't come up there. There you go. Yeah. A classic platformer. Slightly different from Barbie. Just get the controls. This was such a great platformer. Yeah, do you know what? It's one of those games that I think a lot of kids had, and I had this myself. I think we actually used to hire it out from the video shop, because that's what we used to do with Mega Drive games back then. Oh, you can't hurt the camels. Ouch. Definitely hitting the wrong button somewhere along the line. Bugger. Come on. Yeah, exactly, come on. Yeah, take this. Oh, the concentration. Bugger. Oh, that didn't last long, did it? Love the animations and special sound effects in this game. Yeah, that's right. We used to get this from Blockbuster or some video rental shop we had. Yeah, you could rent it out for like £3.50 a week. We did exactly the same thing with the Mega Drive games. I think they were like 40 quid a game or something when they... I mean, it's no different from today's prices on games, which are a lot more in some respects. When I've seen some games on Xbox store for about 80 quid, you think, oh, it's just too much. Ah, I missed it. And again, I missed it. Oh! I knew it was going to do that. Right. It's been a while since I've played this. I don't know if anyone's seen the. You probably have seen the remade film where Will Smith's the genie. I prefer the Robin Williams in the original animation. He was a genius, I think, and he used to ad-lib everything. Ah. Ooh. Let's get that. Bugger it. Yeah, you can't beat the original, I agree. Oh. Reflexes are not good today. I forgot about this. Yeah, you can play as a boo. I think it's like a bonus. Splat. I think I got one gem out of that. Nice bit of Megadrive music there. Anyway, what games did you all have on the Mega Drive, if you had one? I used to have quite a few, but as I think some of them went. I sold some and gave some away. Well, I didn't give them away. I think they got nicked, but some of them got lost. Oh. Ah, Altered Beast. Do you know what Altered Beast is? A game I never owned. Altered Beast. That's one I used to hire out myself. Actually, I think that needs a bit of a play. We'll do that in a bit. There's what I was trying to do is go through some of the games that I actually own, apart from Barbie, of course, because I don't own that. One game that I obviously Sonic 1, Sonic 2, we all had those, I think. Trying to see if I can find. Yeah, this is one of the games I actually owned. This is Shadow of the Beast 2. Never had the first one. It was so hard. Oh, Earthworm Jim, classic game. I used to have Toe Jam and Earl. Earthworm Jim was great. So, Shadow of the Beast, this is one of the later games that I bought on the Mega Drive. it was actually quite hard. I think the music was the thing that I used to love about some of these games, even though it was sort of FM. Music was much better on the Amiga, but I didn't have an Amiga, I had a Megadrive. Oh, ow. Not doing very well. It's notoriously hard, this game, from what I remember. It's several puzzles. Oh, bugger. Not sure where I have... Oh, glad there was something to grab there. I think Earthworm Jim's a bit more fun than this, but... Oh dear. I don't think I stood a chance with that dude. Yeah, so this was another another game that I owned. Well, I still own it. Very cool music, great art and graphics in this game. So, on that note, I think we should try another. Flashback. I used to love this game for the cinematics. Absolutely brilliant game, this. So, oh, honestly, it's such a classic. There's not many people I know that haven't played it, and we'll start. It's not one of those games you can just sort of pick up and put down again. It's kind of like, well, especially on the Mega Drive. I mean, you had to sort of complete a level, then you get your new code, like it says at the top of the screen, so you could start the next level. So yeah, I've got to go and pick my Holocube up. The graphics were incredible for the time, and if I remember rightly, I think I've played this on the Amiga recently, and on a stream, they used a technique for the first time called rotoscoping, and it was basically where they would attach all these sensors to an actual person and capture the actual movement of them walking. So what you, with the animation that you've got here with the graphics, it's kind of like a new thing back then. I might be completely wrong, someone might be able to correct me, but I think that's what it was called. But it's definitely one of the first games to use that sort of technique. Unless it was used a lot earlier than that, but the graphics are really good in this. Yes, like the rolling around, like you can sort of just roll all the different sort of animations. Come on, robot. Let's see if we can get him. That's interesting. There we go. Yeah, it really was. I mean, beforehand we're just used to sort of sprites moving on the screen, really, with graphics. And then this game came out with the rotoscoping effect. Yeah, it was awesome. I think you're right. I think they did. There's another game that came out afterwards, a bit later on, called Another World, and it wasn't actually a sequel to this. It was, not some people think it was, but it was a different game altogether, different character, same sort of. It was, I think, it was by Delphine Software again, and similar technique in the movement, and it was basically a guy that got marooned on a alien world because of an experiment he was running, a science experiment he was running, and it looked like a hadron collider that he was using. It went wrong and it blew him into another dimension, onto an alien planet. But the graphics in that were absolutely amazing, and it, sort of like cinematics were sort of starting to come through into games. Yeah, take that. Need some of that sort of what's that music they play on Star Trek when they this. That's the stuff. We'll have to play that a bit when we get to the point where we're gonna. They should have put that into Star Trek, shouldn't they? Into Flashback, rather. Yes. Right. Oh, it's a stone. That's what I need. They've got to pick the stone up somehow. Which is the... That's interesting. My picky up button is not working. Oh, I did pick it up. Okay, pick that up. So, get the stone. And hopefully throw it into the right place. Bugger. Now what I was trying to do there was throw it onto the sensor so the door would open. So now I'm just going to have to run for it. I know what's going to happen now. That's where I should have played that Star Trek. Should replace the music next time. Oh, sorry. Cartridge. Now I think I've completed this game so many times now. It's a very long-winded game. There's lots of levels. There's one level I remember is where you're part of a TV show, and there's like cyborgs everywhere, and you've got to try and shoot all these cyborgs as part of the TV show to win yourself some credits. And it's such a great game. It's big. It's a huge game. Nope, that's not a good idea. Right. Hopefully I've still got my stone. No, I haven't. Never mind. Let's try the Andy maneuver. It's always back. You know me, there's got to be plenty of sounds there. What do you think, Chewie? Oh, that was not a good idea. Good evening, Mark. Nice to have you on. Hope you're well. Doing a bit of flashback on the Megadrive this evening, amongst other games that may have been on earlier. Yes, I've left my hollow cube behind. That's the sound of the door opening and closing. Oh. Right. Come on then, monstery thing. Robot. That's it. Ah, glad to hear it. Ah. It's interesting why that door is doing that. I think that's why I need to go and get my holocube, because it's sitting on the sensor plate. Oh. Come on, what's wrong with my reflexes tonight? Now, if I remember rightly, on the Mega Drive there was a cheat, and it let you walk through the walls. So, oh dear, time to run. Gonna pick up my holocube. There we go. I should be able to get through that door now. Ah. Anyway, Mark, you missed a bit of Barbie. We had a bit of Barbie on earlier, and yeah, we did a bit of bit of racing, bit of changing clothes, and you name it, we did it. We even did a bit of show jumping on a horse too. I even got a love letter from Barbie at the end of it. So you probably tuned in just at the right time. Oh right, okay, that's interesting to know. I didn't know that. Oh, you... Oh yes, you should definitely check that. It was... Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Yeah, we were just saying about the cinematics and the animation on this game. It was quite a new sort of technique when it came out, and I hope I got it right, but I think the technique they used for the animation whilst he was walking was rotoscoping. It's where they were able to animate proper humans' movement from and implement it into the game. I think that's all the technique that they used on this. We were saying about the other game, which was Another World, which is another one of my favourite games on the Megadrive. You know, you're absolutely right. They still look brilliant to today. And Another World's one that I'm going to have a look at next, I think. Now, if I remember rightly, I need to get the stone and throw it at the right place. Let's get the stone. Damn it. So, let's try again. I think the proper music should be sure, no problems. You have a good evening, Kev. Nice to have you on. I must remember not to run and jump down that bit sometimes, because you can have a mishap here. I should have picked my stone up, but I didn't. That's it. Charge me cartridge up. Oh. That'll teach me to forget the button. I've done it again. Right. Time to recharge. Haha, yeah. Do you know what? You're absolutely right. Yeah, the cartridge is now becoming a bit of an antique, isn't it? I suppose. Yeah, not many people know what a cartridge is nowadays. In all honesty, it's probably the best thing ever, really. I mean, you had literally no loading time, no internet connection, which was a bonus, and yeah, I think cartridges were great. I mean, there was cons and pros to them, but yeah, I love cartridges. Oh, what is wrong with me? Right, get the gun out, and then roll. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll in. Oh, eventually we got there. It certainly does. And that's what I found, literally found today, because I was actually going to get my proper Megadrive hooked up on the stream tonight. Obviously, we're using RetroArch at the moment, but it worked. It worked perfectly, but my AV converter that I've got, it converts from my RGB to 32-bit. Oh, did you miss? Did you not have a Mega Drive, Simon? Yeah. Oh, you missed out big time. Yeah, 32-bit era was probably CDs, but yeah, the 16-bit and 8-bit era was a cartridge. So no, same with my Mega Drive. I got it hooked up. The colours didn't look quite right on the stream. The capture card picked it up fine. But I've got a very cheap AV to HDMI converter. It was about £5. It works okay sometimes. I used it on the GameCube stream last week, and it was fine on that. But I tried it on the Mega Drive tonight, and it's just not quite. It doesn't look quite there. You lose a lot of the colours occasionally. So whether I've got a problem with the Mega Drive, maybe it needs recapping. I don't know. It didn't smell fishy or anything like that, which is a bit of a telltale sign that some of the caps have leaked. That's going... Oh, do you know what? I didn't get this dude's teleporter. Get my teleporter. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's do some Another World. Because that's another game that I own, and it's one of my favourites. If I can find it. I thought I had it. Not to worry. Yes, well, sometimes the emulation does it does come in handy, and it is when you've got all the games. Anyway, I've got a funny feeling it's not called Another World, because I know in the US it was called Out of This World. Oh, thanks very much, Mark. I really appreciate that. That's good to know. Just trying to find the game though, so you don't all have to look at a blank screen for the next few minutes. So, but if I remember rightly, yes, Out of This World. So this is basically what we call Another World. It was... You could tell it's 60 hertz because, well, NTSC, it's a lot faster. The PAL version I was playing earlier was a lot slower than this. I don't know if I could torture everyone like that, Simon. Oh, I missed the cinematic. But I think you've all seen the cinematic to this. It's pretty cool. But this is what I meant about the animation. Similar to Flashback. And probably not quite as good. excuse me. Yeah, this game, it doesn't normally run this fast, and obviously the version I was playing on my actual Mega Drive earlier was the PAL version, which is 50 Hertz. This must be the NTSC 60 Hertz version or something like that, perhaps, or a 60 Hertz version. It's a lot faster. Maybe I need to tweak the settings a bit, but Out of This World was the US version, because they called it Out of This World. We called it Another World. I don't know what it was like over your way, Mark, but yes, I died a lot as well playing this game. Oh, crud. That's a great 80s word, isn't it? Crud. Some sluggos at the top here, and they're going to drop. Oh, you would do, wouldn't you? Oh, go away. Oh dear. Time to run. Oh dear. That was lucky. Crud does rule. Ow. Nope. Oh, that was mean. This is the game I was saying about earlier. Obviously, for those who don't know it, I was basically running a science experiment and I got blasted to an alien world because it went wrong. And here I am, trying to get off this world. Another world. Now, the Amiga version was quite good. Obviously, the sounds were slightly better, but always had the Mega Drive version. You got a chap in the cage with you at the moment. My aim is to swing out the cage here. Oh, this bit. Interesting how the speed slowly, it seems to vary. Oh, we need to pick up the gun. So the cinematics are good. Oh, left him behind. Yeah, absolutely. I think the Amiga was only on literally 2 or 3 floppies, wasn't it? And when I used to have this on the Amiga, I remember this bit used to take a while to load here when you used to look at the window. This is what I like about cartridge-based games, where you would just walk over to the window and not quite the same music as the Amiga. I think the Amiga had a bit more of an atmosphere to it, but there was no waiting time for anything to load on the Mega Drive. But that took a floppy disk, I think, almost to do that sequence there on the Amiga. But yeah, there was a lot of cutscenes and cinematics. Of course, nowadays we take it all for granted with hard drives and SD cards and solid state media. Oh. No. Oh yeah. Oh, do you know what? One classic. It reminded me of disc loads on the Amiga. One of the games that used to wind me up was Monkey World. And I think that thing had about 12 discs. Monkey World 2 was even worse. I think that probably was on about 14 discs or something. I think we're forever swapping discs. I remember having it on the Amiga. I still got it on floppy disk. There is literally 10 or 12 discs. It's just, you're forever swapping discs around to load. But this is cartridge-based games at the time were quite nice. You know, you just took the game out of the box, plugged it in, hit the on button, and there it was. Sorry, bear with me a sec. There we go. Access code. No. Now, for my friend who was on earlier, I don't know if he's on still, Grey Wolf. I'm going to do some not Toe Jammer, no. I was going to do some Earthworm Jim for him. Yes. It was like copying the game. I think I always dreamed having a hard drive in my Amiga. It only took a few years later, and I actually had one. So, bear with me a minute if I can just find. What I should have done is favorited a few games, but trouble is when you've got a whole A to Z of games, it's a bit difficult to look through them. There we go. Quite good sound effects for this, and the music. They certainly were. I love my A600. I mean, the 1200 would have been a great. Oh! Get that dog off me lawn! Ow! Oh dear! Ow! Come here, bloody thing! Right. I'm sorry, dog. And relax. Great music and sound effects on this game. The Megadrive used a Yamaha FM synth sound chip, and it was very similar to the Yamaha DX7 and DX9 sort of architecture. Then you had a PCM memory for sort of speech and sound effects. And what they did on this, they combined the FM sound, something like the drums and things like that were part of PCM samples. Yes, they did. Sadly, there were some games that they could have done so much better. It was a very capable machine, wasn't it, the Mega Drive? And there was a lot of lazy programmers, I think. I do, you know. Oh, that's what I got to do. Oh, I've launched a cow. Yes, yeah, there was a lot of games like that, sadly. But then there's a few games that I've picked out that sound brilliant. One game that's got amazing music, sound effects on the Mega Drive. That was Gauntlet. Now they really used the sound effects and the music. That was programmed so well. Ah. I think this game was really good on the Sega Saturn, but I never owned a Saturn. I think someone I knew used to have a Saturn. Missing the trick here. Oh yeah, Revenge of the Shinobi. Yeah, do you know what? I never had that. That was one game I never really... I remember it. I'm not... I know it well, but... no, I never had that. It's got quite a big following as well. So, Simon, were you a Sega or Nintendo man? I think I was definitely Sega at the time. Yeah, the Saturn, it's a great machine to keep hold of, I think. They were out at the time that the PlayStation 1 came out, so 3D graphics were sort of starting to come out, and the Saturn didn't quite have that. I mean, it had some of them, like your Sega Rallies and stuff, but what it did do was some amazing 2D games. Earthworm Jim was great. There was a lot of really good 2D games on the Saturn. I've actually got a Sega Dreamcast up in the attic. Now I've got to do a bit of work to it. It's seen better days at the moment. And I've got a funny feeling it's suffering with the old disk drive error. Oh wow. Where am I meant to go here? Ah, there. Oh. That's... Ow! Trying to get down there, but for some reason... Yep, Sega all the way. I agree. Well, I do like Nintendo. I never really owned a Nintendo until later on. In fact, the first Nintendo console I ever owned was the GameCube. Aha. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Yeah, do you know what? I was looking at that on the Dreamcast. I need to get mine out and see what state it's in. I think it's last time it was working. Sorry, doggy. The GameCube is brilliant. I've found some games for it recently as well, which is a bonus. And I've actually got to take that apart and change the CMOS battery in it because it's starting to lose time. So I'm hoping the battery hasn't leaked in there as well, because that's another problem with a lot of old machines is battery leakage. it can really do some pretty nasty damage. And one battery I keep an eye on is any button cell batteries, you know, coin cell batteries like the 2032. Some of the cartridges I've got those batteries in as well as a backup, so it's worth keeping an eye on some of your old games cartridges too. Aha. Oh, okay, so that's kind of like for develop modes, you know, dev mode type games and stuff, is it? Oh, wow. Okay. I've already launched the cow. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of solutions to retro games now and retro gaming systems. I'm a big fan of the. I listen to the Retro Hour podcast as well, which is something I do quite often on a Friday, and it's great for learning about new bits of kit that are coming out on older systems as well. Yes, that's something to watch out for. Yeah, I suppose they must have. A lot of these games cartridges have got them. Super Nintendo used a lot in their older cartridges. Like anything that had a save game slots on it, basically had a coin cell battery in there. I know Sonic 3 on the Megadrive had a coin cell battery in it. I'm almost certain it has. Oh, hit the wrong button again. Right, let's try and get up here. Yes, I made it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Anyway, Simon, I hope you had a good day out today. Was it Melksham you ended up in? Oh, yeah. I completely lost Mark. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just getting bitten by crows. Ow! Come here. You darn crows are at it again. Alright. I think it's time for some shmups. Now, there's one I've discovered recently. It's fairly good. I think it's a... It's not Sonic the Hedgehog either. That's just not a shoot 'em up. I'll tell you what this is. It's not a shoot 'em up. It's more of an RPG. It's a bit like Zelda, and it's kind of like one of those adventure. It's kind of a beat 'em up-y type of game. It's quite a cool game though. I just discovered it recently. I was trying to think of the name of the shoot 'em up I found. It wasn't this. Oh, good stuff, Simon. Down in Guildford, yeah? So you're back with your feet up now. You can chill out. Hopefully got a beer in your hand. Yeah, this one's called Beyond Oasis. Oh, okay. I'll have to, I'm trying to think if I've tried any of these. Dangerous Seed rings a bell. Truxton. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have a look in a minute and see what we can find. This is kind of, I wonder if this is a bit of a Final Fantasy kind of thing. It was Mon for monkey, by the way, in case you're wondering what, as in synth monkey. So, I've washed up on a beach somewhere. Okay. Oh wow, cool. PS Solar. I've never heard of that. No, I've got to be nice to these folks, haven't I? What's up? Ruins? No good asking me to take you to the ruins. I don't even know where they are myself. It's funny, when I think of 16-bit Megadrive, I don't really think of it as a retro console. I know it is, but I think of older stuff like the Spectrum and the Commodore 64 as retro still, but in all honesty, the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox 360 is now classed as retro, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, you nasty, nasty rat thing. That was not nice, was it? Come here, boy. Oh, that was impressive. Oh, glad it is, Simon. Thank you very much. Oh, is that a pizza? No, it's not. It was something edible. It looked like cheese, actually. Did I just eat it? This was a piece of gold. Oh, here we go. Yes, it does keep shifting, doesn't it, Mark? I think time's moving too quick. Everything's retro at the moment. By the way, I like your new handheld. I forget what it's called now. It's awesome. So it's just basically like a multi-emulator handheld. There's so many of them about, but it's finding one that is any good or not. Okay, so what am I doing in here now? Go out the door then. Ah, the analog pocket. Yes, that's it. It is a bit posh, isn't it? It's a really neat system. I'll tell you what, Simon, if you haven't seen it, I know you were looking at them a while, but go and have a look at Mark's channel. Same name as on the screen there. Definitely worth checking Mark's YouTube channel out because it'll be on there. Because we were talking about these a little while back. Basically, it's a handheld emulator system, but it just looks really good. But the fact it runs Neo Geo very smoothly, must be quite a powerful processor in that. That's impressive. Yeah, if it does a Mega 1200 at full speed, that's very good. Yeah, definitely go do it, Simon. Yeah, FPGA does seem to be the way to go at the moment. FPGA is basically what I've got in my Amiga. I've got an FPGA, well, it's an upgrade really, I suppose. It's a 68020 FPGA with a, I think it's got a, might have an FPU in there as well, I can't remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, software emulation is, especially on like PCs and stuff. But actually having, yeah, no, it's not a Vampire, unfortunately. It's the Furia. The Vampire was quite expensive. I think it was about 300, 400 quid or something. Now I bought the Furia for about 100. It was just under £100, and it's not the newer version. It's the older one, but it needed a fan adding to the heatsink just to keep it cool. But it's actually brilliant, and obviously with the memory upgrade, it gives you a bit more fast RAM, and as long as you've got enough trapdoor RAM, you can run all the WHD load games off an SD card hard drive. And I recommend having an SD hard drive rather than the compact flash. It's not very compatible with compact flash, and I found that it's a lot better with an SD hard drive on the Amiga 600. Anyway, let's have a look for some shmups. See if I've got any on here actually. May not have some of the obscure ones on here, but we shall have a look. Somewhere here. Ah, that's a great, yes, there's a good Raspberry Pi solution now for the 1200. I do recommend recapping it. I've had my A600 recapped recently because some of the caps had leaked. The electrolytic caps had leaked electrolyte all over the board, and it was starting to, you could tell because it was smelling fishy when you switched it on, and I thought, well, you don't want it blowing, because once they can go short and then they can just blow. So I recommend recapping it if you want to keep it. Oh yes, I have got Truxton. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Let's just turn that volume down a bit. I'll try it on easy because I've never played this before. Yeah, I think the compact flash interface is good if you've got if you don't have a Furia. I think the Furia, for some reason, has a bit of an incompatibility issue with the compact flash card, and it would lock up even if you've got the max file setting set on when you format the card. What would happen is it would just freeze up randomly, and I was getting that quite a lot, so I went and changed over to the SD interface. And yeah, it seems to be a lot better now, but I think the Fury is sort of an Amiga 600 thing. I don't think it would work on the 1200, being as it's 32-bit, but then there's a lot of other solutions for the 1200. Oh wow. Yep, you're right. I ended up pressing the special weapon. Yes. You are very, very right. I think I used 2 of my special weapons already. Hang on. I'm just going to turn the volume down of the game because it's probably going to give you bleeding ears. I did press the special button. As predicted. Wow. Very cool. That's when I think my special weapon would come in handy. Let's see if I've got one. There we go. Yeah. Oh dear, what's this thing? Very cool. Oh. Yeah, they didn't go too overboard with the music on this one, but it's quite fun though. I do like this. Oh, it's actually quite hard. I'm on easy setting as well. But then you know what my game playing's like. It's just not going to happen. Actually, it did make very good use of it, I think. Oh, that's what happens when you hit the spacebar on the keyboard with RetroArch. It puts it into fast forward, doesn't it? That's what I've been doing. Let's put that away. Easy. Oh no! I've done it again. I've used my special weapon up. Shield. But that didn't make any difference. Unless that was an S for stupid. And I collected it. I'll just pick it up anyway. Yes, very good idea, Mark. Yeah, I think I need to sit down with RetroArch and disable a few things myself. Oh. It's not going very well at the moment. The word I'm going to use is bollocks. Right, I think it's trying to change. I'll see if I can try another one. And right, let's see if we've got. And where is it? I'm not sure if I've got Galanese. Galaxy Force 2. It was, if I remember Galaxy Force, that was a bit like Afterburner kind of graphics, wasn't it? It's kind of a 3D sort of field. Might be wrong. Oh, I've got Garfield. Don't want that. Trying to find a shoot 'em up. Glee Lancer. Let's have a look for that. Ah, we have. Here we go. This is obviously the Japanese version. Unless it was only in Japanese. Okay, that's fine. Definitely easy. Oh, cool. I love horizontal side scrollers. Wow, that's very cool. I love the parallax scrolling. I think I've set it on automatic. Oh, okay. I take it that's what you earn weapons as you go along. So it's quite hard to earn them then. I see. Oh, I see. That's a bit awkward. Oh dear. Oh man. Oh my. That's a bit awkward. I see what you mean. You definitely need the special weapons. Well, this is hard, isn't it? Oh my god, this is hard. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh man, this is hard, isn't it? This is easy as well. Okay, that's something to try. Ah, I see. Ah, nice one. Ah, this is... I've never had to concentrate so much on a shoot 'em up before. This is actually a very, very cool game. No! Wow. Do you know what? I'm going to have a bit of a practice with that. That's a very cool game. Oh, I came 7th on the first go, so that's not too bad. And it was on easy as well, so that stands out like a sore thumb already. Oh, Andy, stop pressing that button. Right. Right, I've got to take a very small break. I will be back. I will leave this running, but I have to go and powder my nose, so apologies. I shall be back in about 2 minutes. Right. Sorry about that. Back again. Just a quick break. Right, we're going to look at... I think we should look at something different. And this one is a game that I used to borrow from the video shop. Excuse me. Classic LucasArts. And we have Zombies Ate My Neighbours. I will look out for that, Mark, actually, thanks. Yeah, definitely. I do love, I love shooters. Yeah, I'm going to definitely look out for those. There's a lot of games that I don't know about on the Mega Drive. There's thousands of titles and, well, hundreds. No, I certainly didn't, Simon. I'll save Barbie for another time. I'm not sure whether the sound's clipping or not, or whether that's just... it just makes that sound. It's definitely not clipping on the screen. I've got quite a low level on the game. Anyway. You know me, I like to make things sound right. Ooh, garbage. Key. And I nicked his sausages too. Very cool art style. Any game with a zombie in, you know me, I love the zombies. Ah. They're not very vocal zombies though, are they? Let's make them vocal. That's how zombies sound. Yeah. That was collect the cheerleaders. And a fire extinguisher for some reason. It certainly does, doesn't it? They obviously couldn't be bothered. That is the only thing that lets it down. Now, the Super Nintendo version of this does sound a bit better. I found that with a lot of LucasArts games as well. They often had very lazy sound engines. Sort of reminds me of those early FM days on the Sound Blaster, 8-bit Sound Blaster on the PC. Which is a very similar sound chip. Now there's one game that I used to play to death on the PC, which made absolutely amazing work of the 8-bit FM Sound Blaster on the PC, and that was Star Control 2. Now, I've got a special place for that game. It's definitely one of my all-time favourite games, and I'm hoping to do a thing of Star Control 2 one night, which is now known as the Year Quan Masters. Now, that used a lot of tracking music, and on the PC that was kind of unknown, really. They even managed to track the music to the PC speaker. I have no idea how they did it. It does sound like very ad-lib, like an ad-lib sound card. I have no idea where I'm going now. Toxic drums, yummy. Look at his face. I'm just getting torn to bits by zombies here, so... Ah, another key. Star Control 2 was definitely one of my all-time favourite PC games. It's a very long-winded game though, so it's probably not the easiest game to stream. Maybe it's one to sort of record in separate parts, but a lot of people have done that, and I don't know if I would do the game its justice anyway. But oh, where am I going? Oh, let's rescue the baby out of the. Yes. Ooh, beer cans. I've already been in here. Oh. No, 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 no. Go away. Oh. Ah, okay. Tower 52. Oh, look out for that. Definitely look out for that. Thanks, Mark. I've actually got, talking of Star Control 2, now, we go back into the games that I actually own on the Mega Drive, and Star Control 1 is one of those games that I bought for my Mega Drive. And Star Control 1 was not the same as Star Control 2, it was more based on it was more of a strategy game. Very lazy music again, but they did use some of the digital sound effects in this from Star Control 2, so you'll probably, if you know Star Control 2, you'll recognise some of the sounds. So it was based on the Melee, which is like a space battle, so I could sit here and watch this for ages because you could just fight different races. And now I used to love this bit in Star Control 2. Excellent use of the samples, PCM. So the idea here is for me to blow up I'm the spaceship at the top, I'm trying to get the little thing at the bottom with the red spots on it, which is the Micon spaceship. I'm going to fire another. I don't think I'm going to get it somehow. Oh no, just missed. Oh, bugger. So that's quite good use of the FM sound engine. So on the PC, this was it was very sort of tracker-based music. Yes, it's quite unusual for Mega Drive high-res graphics, wasn't it? Oh, I'm now the Shofixty, which is like if I remember, they're like little fox type aliens. Now, they remade this game, I think something to do with the licensing changed back in 2010, and they sold the rights to someone else. So what happened was, it became like an open source game, and I believe it obviously it's the same game, but they called it the Urquhart Masters. I mean, Star Control 2 is what it was, but you can actually still download it, the servers are still up and running. But I was digging out the other day the games, and Star Control 2 I used to have on floppy disk. Now I was up in the loft the other day, and I found my old Star Control 2. The game actually came in a box, and it came with it came with a star map like this, and I've actually still got it, and all my notes are on the back that I wrote down, because if you know Star Control 2, if you're playing it, there's lots of coordinates for planets that you've got to note down. So there's like special worlds, rainbow worlds, and you can earn credits from mining on them. And yeah, it's a fascinating game, and it's like exploring space basically. It's almost like a sandbox open world space game, and yeah, it had a time limit on it as well, so you couldn't just spend forever doing it, but the story part of the game was good too, and the battle scenes like this were brilliant. This is where it all began, really. Probably get close to the ship though. That's the only problem with this. It's the speed of the processor. Yeah, it was kind of like a fun Elite version, like a bird's eye version of Elite, really, wasn't it? A 2D Elite. Ah, these guys are cool because they've got like an ability to regenerate themselves when they die, and they can teleport too. So I'm the guy in the blue flying saucer. It's just been destroyed. Nope, I can't regenerate. Ah, Road Rash, yes. Yeah, Road Rash is a classic game, Simon. Let's have a look for you. Road Rash. Definitely got it on here. Be good if I could just type it in somewhere on here. There must be a search bar. I'm using a bit of software called Launchbox, which is tied in with RetroArch, and I find it's quite a good way of looking at all your games. And it comes with another piece of software called Big Box, which is basically like a full screen version of Launchbox. What it does, it downloads all the different box titles and the pictures, so you can sort of select out the box. It's a great emulator, but it's not free. I did buy a license for it, but I thought it was well worth it because it's like a year's license. If I can find it, I'm looking for Road Rash. Keep getting sidetracked as well. Road Rash 1, 2 and 3. We'll start with the first one. Yes. Did they have Road Rash at the arcades? I can't remember. I'm sure they did. Nice bit of soundtrack going on there. Biff. Ah, I forgot that, yes. Oh, ow. That's gonna hurt, isn't it? Try and stay on the bike. Oh, you horrible car driver. See, they don't give way to the bikes, do they? Yeah, Launchbox is absolutely superb. It's a very, very good. It's a very good platform, isn't it? Yeah, and I've got literally all platforms installed onto it. You know, I've got PC DOS games. In fact, I've got a couple of old PCs in the loft. I've got an really old Pentium 3, which I need to get out, and I want to. I'd like to get some old DOS games working on that again, because a lot of the DOS games aren't really compatible nowadays, especially with like Windows 10 and Windows 11. Even with compatibility modes and stuff, and DOSBox is okay, but it's not quite the same sometimes. But, where's my bike? Oh, I'm just going to run now, am I? Have I just lost my bike somewhere? Ah, there it is. I didn't know that. I was just going to start running up the road. Yeah, 11 to 20 frames a second is... That's right, you don't really bother... You're not too bothered about that. It's all about the gameplay sometimes, isn't it? Oh, get off your bike. Sorry, Simon, I'm not doing this game its justice, am I? I'd be useless on a bike. Ow, ow. Oh, who put that Christmas tree there? Now I've got to try and find my bike. Where have I put it? Where did it go? I wonder how far I can run into the woods. Let's have a look. Oh, he's going back automatically to find his bike. I'll just let go and he'll get to his bike eventually. There it is. Busted. Oh. It certainly is. That's not how to play the game, obviously. Also, I can choose bike. I don't think I've got enough credit. I'm going to have one of those. If they got a moped, I want one of those. I want a Vespa. Yes. Yeah, those pesky Christmas trees get in the way. I want to go to a Vespa. They haven't got one. Oh, do you know what? I was looking at the wrong bike then. That's not good, is it? Right, now let's... I thought it was a blue bike for some reason. Yes, they're supposed to be. Yeah, quite distinct in colour. I still get it wrong. I'm the one that's the odd one out, I think. That's it. Certainly doing something on here, that's for sure. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Sorry. Hey, give my bike back. Yeah, music's quite good. Ah, good evening. Yes, I believe the Sega CD had a better version. I mean, the soundtrack on that was awesome, I'd imagine. I've got a funny feeling that was the second game. Let's have a look. We'll go to the second one. Let's try the second one. You might be right, actually. Yes, I've got a funny feeling you're right, Simon. Let's see how badly we play this then. Anyway, welcome to the stream if you've just come on. Nice to have you on. This is where you watch how games aren't played correctly. Yeah, EA seems to have lost the plot a bit, haven't they? Oh, see, this is with my excellent game playing here, look. Still have to run after my bike. Alright, on. That's it. Oh no! Right. Perhaps I can catch up with some other riders now, though. Drivers? Oh, that was close. It's actually quite hard, isn't it? This. It is when you're not really used to playing it. Oh. Yes, that's very true. That was probably me. I was the person that used to walk into the Goombas. I used to think, those Goombas look tasty. Let's see if I can eat one. And you couldn't, obviously. They were poison. Oh, we put that tent there. And a caravan. Oh, come on, you're not meant to be camping out here. Yes. Do you know what? A lot of them are going this way at the moment. It's getting a bit... It's unfortunate. Trying to find you some chain, Simon. Oh, who put that car in the way? Yeah. Oh, Nintendo loves suing people. Yeah, they don't like their stuff getting out or... Sure thing, Mark. Really nice to have you on. And, yeah, we'll look out for that as well. But, yeah, thanks very much for joining tonight. Great to have you on, Mark. Take it easy. I hope to catch up soon. Oh, no, don't punch the cop on his bike. Oh, look at that jump. Oh, I'm wrecked. Yeah, good night, Mark. Have a good one. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Good old Nintendo. Still not sure whether this change. I'm going to try the third one, Simon. If it's along. Natural, yeah. I'm not probably natural. Not sure what sort of natural rider I am. Road Rash. This is looking slightly different from the other two. I'd be interested to see what this is like. Let's give it a try. Okay, rock and roll racing. I'll give that a try in a bit. Interesting music on this. It's not quite as good as the last two. Sounds like they gave up with the... Ah, there you go. This is the one you're after, Simon. I'd probably be better off if I was riding a horse instead of a bike, to be fair. Although I think the horse and the cow, well, even the cows, probably go quicker. Yeah, I suck at the road rash. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Yes, that's it. If people could, it's not bad when they make proper use of the Yamaha sound chip on the Mega Drive. It was such a capable sound chip, and like some of the programs just got a bit lazy and. Ow! Probably doesn't help that I've had a few beers as well tonight, so, well, shouldn't be drinking and riding at the same time. That's very naughty. I don't think anyone's going to tell, are they? Oh yeah, Biff Tannen. It could be. I've got to try and find Rock and Roll Racing now you said that. Let's find it. I'm intrigued. There we go. Oh yes. Ah, Interplay. Yeah, no, Interplay were good. And Blizzard. Blizzard have been around, well, they're still around now. Nice use of sprites and colours there as well. Snake Sanders. Ah, okay. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but that's very cool.
Snake is about to blow. Rip jams into first.
I like this.
Rip fades into last.
It's going to take me a while to get used. It's kind of isometric. Yeah, it is.
Looks lost out there.
Oh no!
Snake fades into last. Shred is about to blow.
I love the speech.
Shred jams into first.
I didn't know you could shoot. Out of charges. Okay.
looks lost out there. Snake is dominating the race.
I'm not for long.
Last lap.
Oh, I'll see if I can keep it in the last lap.
Rip fades into last. Viper is about to blow. Viper fades into last.
Oh, look at that.
Scores a first place knockout.
Yes, it's a bit like Micro Machines.
Shred
Yeah,
takes
very,
a third.
that sort of style, isn't it?
Time zone.
It's kind of like supercars as well on the Amiga. Yes, you're right, that was top down actually, yeah. That's very cool, I like this.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
Oh, whoops. Bit of a false start there.
Rip is dominating the race. Snake jams into first. Snake is about to blow.
Oh, damn it.
Shred jams into first. Snake looks lost out there.
I am now. I'm definitely lost. Where's everyone gone? I did alright in the last one.
Shred is dominating the race. Rip fades into last.
There was a game I used to have on the PC called Death Rally. It's a DOS game, and it was similar sort of thing. You have to shoot the other cars in the race. I think that was more of a top-down game though.
Looks lost out there. Last lap. Shred is about to blow. Shred is dominating the race. Snake jams into first.
Oh no.
Snake scores a first place knockout. Shred finishes second. Viper takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone.
I like that.
Let the carnage begin. Snake is about to blow.
Thanks. I think it was more of a fluke than anything. Ah.
Rip fades into last.
Oh, I like the jump. Nice. It's very, very addictive game, this.
Shred jams into first. Snake is about to blow.
Oh. Need to build up a bit more speed there so I can jump.
Shred fades into last. Shred is headed the wrong way. Snake is about to blow.
No, no.
Last lap.
I'm gonna blow. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. I need some more
Snake is dominating the race.
I was. Not anymore. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that next. If I make it. Oh, I didn't do very well there, did I?
Scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Snake is in another time zone.
There we go. Oh, I see. So we can buy a new car. Then you can upgrade. Ah. Cool. That's expensive. Of that. I see. Oh, there we go. I think I've already bought them. Anyway, yeah. Great. Great choice. For one more game.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
So here we go.
Rip fades into last. Snake is dominating the race.
Money power up.
Is about to blow. Viper fades into last. Viper looks lost out there. Rip fades into last. Rip is about to blow. Snake is dominating the race.
Well, if my car if this was my own car, it'd be covered in dents and everything by now.
Shred fades into last.
It's amazing. It is very, very nice.
About to blow. Last lap.
They have done a very good job with the music in this game. I love the sound effects.
Lost out there.
I have to admit, I've never heard speech quite like that on a Megadrive.
Viper fades into last. Snake is dominating the race.
No, I'm not. I was. Let's get some.
Rip jams into first.
Ooh.
Snake scores a first place knockout.
Just.
Finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Viper is in another time zone.
Well, I think that's it though. But thank you ever so much for joining in tonight. I think I'm going to call it a night. Probably because I'll probably end up crashing for the rest of the night anyway, because it's been a long old day. But I just want to say thanks very much for joining in the stream tonight, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. It's given you something to have a look at anyway. But yeah, thanks for all the recommendations, and nice to have you on. And yeah, hopefully I'll do another one next week or so. But yeah. Yep, thanks very much for joining in, and I wish you a very good night. Ciao for now.